Ezequiel Garay getting out there for the team picture with the youngsters. For Zinedine Zidane, can you think about how much has changed in just a month's time? Top of the world, literally, with that FIFA best manager in tow, and now there are people saying that he should be gone. A victory here today might ease the pressure a bit. They also have their defensive woes due to injury. Varane and Nacho will be on the back line. And the front six about as strong as Zidane can come up with.
And if you can remember the last time that the BBC started a game together, well, you've got a pretty sharp memory. It's been 280 days since Bale, Benzema, Ronaldo graced the pitch from the opening whistle together.
Dating back to 1969. 1923, breaking ground. Surrounded by four. Tries to dribble through and then forces his way through a little too fierce.
Slightly more forward to what he's used to. Obviously a slightly more defensive look, so it's not a case of an inverted winger cutting in to allow the overlapping run of Toni Lato. Those two will play very close together, as you just saw. Both Lato and Gaia try to overload that left-hand side to send in the right sort of delivery.
Cleared out to midfield, and Ronaldo is down after that collision in the box. Play continues. So Real Madrid at the moment a man down. Tucked back wide on this near side for Rodrigo. One man in the box at Santi Mina. Tries to get the cross in past Nacho but can't. Out comes Navas. Garay can't control. It's mayhem in the Madrid area.
It really is. Seems like they just met each other before the game. Navas screaming to Varane, saying, "You have to listen to me." He was coming out to get it. You would have easily corralled it, the Costa Rican goalkeeper.
Looking for Ronaldo. There's a collision the other way, and Gareth Bale with an open volley that he slams into the hands of Neto.
Oh, really? Same exact thing that happened on the other end now happens between Garay and the goalkeeper Neto. Smacking into one another. As Ronaldo, he was perfectly onside. This is a ball that Neto has to come out to get. But Garay can't put on the brakes. He has to backtrack to stay with Ronaldo and just can't get out of the way. Maybe doesn't hear his goalkeeper saying that he's got it. Same exact situation we just saw, Phil, between Varane and Keylor Navas.
Credit to Neto for not going down. Bale, not sure if he was trying to get that one over what he was hoping would be a fallen keeper.
It just almost sliced through. You could see the way that the ball rolled off of his foot. Had he struck that one low, it would have beaten
the backup keeper.
The last player that Valencia can afford to lose. There it is. It's both the gloves of Neto smacking Garay in the back of the head.
In recent games has failed to impress as much as he normally does. Spinning away from the challenge gates, but comes back Modric to steal and pokes it free before Montoya can get there. Good step up by Kondogbia. On the turn, Rodrigo, and he sends it high.
And that is what Kondogbia does. Those long limbs, wins the ball back in the midfield, leads to a short pitch. Most importantly, doesn't allow Real Madrid to break out on the counter. That is wonderful work from Geoffrey Kondogbia, intercepting that ball and allowing another chance from Valencia.
Look at that from Casemiro. But the Portuguese attacker able to fight through it. That's going to hang. Flicked back by Bale. Kroos gets it out of danger, and it starts the break for Ronaldo. 3v2 if they can. Ronaldo finds Marcelo. Drives across for Benzema. One-touch Cristiano taken down in the box. And a foul against Montoya. Penalty for Real Madrid.
It's a perfect counterattack here from Real Madrid, reminiscent of the Jose Mourinho. And look at that, everybody forward for Real Madrid and, of course, Valencia. And with those three breaking on the counter, this is the last man you want to see running full stride right at you. This time the return ball for Marcelo is perfect. And Benzema doesn't waste any time, doesn't take the extra touch. He sees Ronaldo in that central position, making the run into the box. Gets clattered by Martin Montoya.
Performance in league from the goal condition, but here rolling home the penalty. His second in 3 tries. And Real Madrid slow to react, and Valencia now falls 2 Real's penalty, 1-0.
Driving down the middle of the pitch, running the entire length. And also great combinations. That ball from Benzema, the first time pass, it's simple, but it plays Ronaldo in. And he's the one who draws the foul from a panicky Martín Montoya, who didn't want Ronaldo to take that shot first time against Neto.
But his dribbling control keeps it across. Cleared away. Garay met by Bale, but it sails long. Navas in the center of his 6. Sweeps back, gets the touch, but not enough. And the ball knocked by Kondogbia into the ground, and it bounces up for Navas to grab. Another chance for Valencia goes begging.
So close. It was so close to getting inside.
Does this go out?
Yeah, that's the big question. Looked like it. Here's a... Well, it's a difficult way to see from Coquelin as he squared it back to the middle.
Credit to Garay for trying.
Oh, that looked like it was out, Phil.
By at least several inches. Kroos. Carvajal as they switch fields. Back in for Benz, and a collision with Montoya again, and he's pointing to the spot again. Martín Montoya reckless on defense, and it costs Valencia again.
Well, I don't know about that, Phil. I mean, there is contact, but does Benzema make a meal out of it when he feels that slightest contact? He goes to ground easy.
I disagree. I mean, you take a look. He doesn't have to keep his feet. I think it's just poor positioning, poor defense by Montoya, regardless.
That's the center back's got to be in front of Benzema there. Montoya's in the right position.
And for the second time today from the spot, it's Ronaldo. He goes the other way, but with the same result.
That's a ball Montoya has to attack, Phil. How else can he go up and challenge it? He's expecting, I think, Benzema to go in the air. That's the difference. Benzema, the second he feels the contact, he stays grounded, he goes to ground. But if that's the case, if Benzema attacks that ball, if he jumps in the air, then it's never a penalty, because that's two players jumping for the ball in the...
A step up from Parejo. Disguises it well. Mina across. Eludes Modric. Whips into the middle, and Rodrigo with the net gaping sends it over the crossbar.
That's a towards goal. This would have been quite a moment of magic, because he's just trying to get the slightest tap. He doesn't have to put any power behind it. He just needs to redirect that power.
After the ball had already left. Driven from the corner. Knotted down Mina, and he sneaks it home. They've cut the lead in half.
Getting wide open in the heart of the box. He has 3 Madrid players all around.
Marcelo sneaks it in, gets it back, drives it through, and puts Real Madrid in front by 2.
That run, and those two with a lovely understanding of one another. There's that return ball yet again. 2-1-2.
Zaza settles, pops up, whistle blows, denied by Navas regardless.
When he had the job of corralling Messi and Busquets.
Marcelo again sweeps it into the middle for Kroos, flipped on Kovacic, and he buries it in the corner. Mateo with a starring role, but it's Kroos in the spotlight. Real Madrid now 4-1 up.
First involvement today. This is just a moment of sheer genius. So, maybe not after all. Have to see what happens in the Champions League.
It was a 2-1 scoreline last year in this fixture. 4-1 the other way. Real Madrid with the road win at Mestalla. Never easy, maybe never so important.
Bit of controversy perhaps in the first half, but Real Madrid closing off the job with